Welcome in, guys, and I am back to recap the Lions versus the Broncos game yesterday at Ford Field. Um, this was a must-win game if we have any hopes of doing anything in the playoffs. The last few weeks we've been a dumpster fire. The last few weeks, and losing to the Bears, a shit Bears team, we couldn't go into this game and just have we had to win this game. Broncos were coming in this game really strong, coming at 7-6. We were 9-4. Slow start to the first half. In the second, we had Sam Laporte, who again has been really a great draft pick. He gets the first touchdown of the game, 0-7, and gets the Lions back in the lead of the game. Then Gibbs makes it in the second and 10, makes it 0-14, which is pretty impressive here. And then you look at the Broncos. Off day on the offensive side of the ball. They're trying different schemes to get at the Lions, but you have the defense was did a blitz on Rust in the second, and then we go into like a Twix Twix kind of formation. Brown gets a touchdown in the game. St. Brown gets a touchdown. The inside receivers are on the inside. That makes Brown. St. Brown gets the touchdown. 0-21. Then you had Jared Goff, who had a really good game. I know he got sacked again, but he had a good game throwing the ball. He had 3 touchdowns himself. He had 5 touchdowns overall. 5 touchdowns overall. He had 24 to 34 throws, 276 yards, 5 touchdowns. Probably best I've seen Goff in a while offensively. I know he did get a sack today, but he did pretty well. You had a 3rd and goal. Humphreys got Broncos back into the game at 7-21. Then it was 10-28 in the 4th. Sam Laporte had 3 touchdowns. He had 3 touchdowns. Sam Laporte had a good game himself. Then 17-35, 10-34, in the 4th, and then 17-42, and that's how the game finished. Ultimately, there are still problems in the defensive side of the ball. I still think that we need to get some more work on our cornerback position. I do like Aiden Hutchinson. I am a fan of Malcolm Rodriguez, but I think we can improve in that position better than Malcolm Rodriguez. There is better players out there than Malcolm Rodriguez. I do like Kirby Joseph. I'm a big fan of him. But I look at this team. I look at the Lions. I look at this team and especially if we go against the Eagles, the Bills, or we go against the 49ers, we're going to have some real problems on the defensive side of the ball because, we're going to have people like Deebo Samuel and fucking George McCaffrey, McCaffrey and Deebo and George Kittle, especially on the 49ers things. I know we're going to win the division because, again, the NFC North is a shit division. And we're going to win that division, but I feel like if we go against a really good team, I know that we beat the Chiefs beginning of the year, but again, that's week 1. Again, you're going to have some upsets in week 1. But again, I feel like the Chiefs are getting their shit together. I feel like if we're against the Chiefs or against the Eagles or the Ravens this year, who I'm really impressed with, we're going to really get exposed in the playoffs and not going to do shit. I'm not expecting to win the Super Bowl. So again, all these Lions fans, I don't want to expect to win a Super Bowl, but at least win a playoff game, at least win a playoff game, because it's been way overdue since we won a playoff game. 32 years ago. It's been way overdue. We've been shit for so long. I'm liking what Ben Johnson's doing on the offensive side of the ball. It's just our defense is where that we can get exposed to a lot of teams. Especially on the ground, we're going to get exposed a lot. We had 15 targets in the last game against the Bears, for Laporte and Dave Montgomery. I still think we need a quarterback. I know you're saying, oh, what about Hendon Hooker? Hendon Hooker is 25. not really much upside to him. He's a good second-rate quarterback, but we need to find a quarterback in this year's draft, 2024 draft, and build around him. I like Jared Goff. He is a good quarterback to have, but again, if you want to really be Super Bowl champions, win championships, you need to get the quarterback position fixed. Till then, we're not going to win any championships or get to the division rounds or the championship rounds or anything like that. But good win for the Lions.